So find old. I like the old ones. I've been doing this on Instagram for a while. A lot of people are starting to copy me. I saw some girl doing it. She was doing it on newer stones because depending on where you live in the country, these stones are, you know what I mean? This is a New England kind of a thing. If you don't have, otherwise, I'm not saying it, you know, whatever. I'm just saying no one else can do it. But I'm just, it's like I started doing it and now I start seeing other people doing it. But you take your wax. This is brown wax. I don't like it, but I'm trying to give it another chance because I got this big block of it. I'm gonna use rice paper. Paper's pretty good actually. I got this paper for free. Somebody gave it to me. Normally I have this cloth paper. I don't know, the brown's okay. I have like every color other than red. I have rust, blue, purple, green, black. A few other colors. But this is, I don't use this color that much. I did it one time in a spot and I didn't like the way it came out, so I kind of just left it alone. And I decided that, like I said, I want to, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks kind of old actually. It looks kind of, I guess it looks kind of cool. It gives it the vibe of like being antique. You know what I mean? So you gotta just kind of, like you gotta learn how to read Old English. After a while, it becomes like second nature to you. But if you've never done it before, you're like, what the fuck does that mean? But like I said, I've been in this game for a little while now, so I know a lot of the meanings of the you know, skulls and the cherubs and stuff. I don't know all of them. I'm not gonna act like I'm a know-it-all. I have books on it, and sometimes I study it and stuff like that. But you know, there's just so many of them. I have a lot going on my plate that, you know, I brush up on it. Wanted to do this one for a while. So basically in the cemetery that we're in right now, I've done pretty much every single stone in black. There's 2 stones over there that I need to do in brown, I need to do in green, and I need to do in purple. And then I'm gonna go through all of them and do all the singular stones in, I haven't done this one at all yet. So I'm gonna do this one in black and brown today. And then I'm gonna start doing them all in different colors. I have to keep some kind of track on how I did it. Otherwise, I try not to do the same stone in the same color. I'll do the same stone again and again and again, but it has to be a different color. And there's 7 or 8 colors. So I sign them, date them, write the cemetery name, and then I do it like that. I'll sign this one with brown ink. Since it's brown, I'll sign it like Madecipha bond down there. But I mean, that's basically it. It actually came out. It looks a lot better than I thought it was. It's more of a. It's definitely brown, but it's kind of a. I don't know. It's like a weird looking brown. I think it looks cool, to be honest. Like at first I didn't like it. Now I do. And then you just kind of roll it up. like I said, those, you know, crazy wax blocks from the craft store, and come back and do them on limited on days or something like that. And get like a slime green one. I guess in all honesty, I could keep going. It's just, you know, how much money I want to dip into this. But, you know, it's kind of cool because like last year we went ghost hunting a lot and stuff like that, and I plan on obviously doing that a lot with this whole ghost show, rapper show, and that, you know, I'm obviously gonna go out at nighttime, but it's cool because now when I go ghost hunting, I bring a couple pieces of paper just in case, and if we see a cool rub, like a stone, I'll do the rubbing, put it away, and then we'll do our ghost hunt. So it's kind of like I feel like I should have been doing this shit the whole time. I'm kind of mad at myself. You know what I mean? And if I sell these and make a couple bucks, it's great. Nope. There's videos of me picking up ones. Yeah, repairing them. We used to do that a lot. Me and my buddy last summer, we'd go to cemeteries, we were like filming it and like fixing them. I stubbed my toe on a few of them, you know what I mean? Like at nighttime. Cool. Double one. Never done that before. I don't know. I've looked for it and I haven't found it. Got a little negative space right there too. Is there another little tiny actually looks like it's the same stove.
Grave rubbing.
For starters, don't get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of frowned upon. I mean, there are communities of people that do this, and you're supposed to ask permission and all. You're supposed to, but you know, if you go and say, hey, can I grave rub there, they're going to tell you no, so you just got to do it anyways, especially, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. I've never really, since I was a little kid, listened to anyone that anything told me I can or can't do. So, you know, you're not supposed to ghost hunt either, and I write books on that. So, I mean, you know, just I'll look at the turkey. So just be respectful, you know, have the right paper, you know, be you know, conscious that it's someone's grave, you know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot to damage them. You got stuff like that, you know what I mean? I do you know, look at it from a respectful kind of a way that, you know, like if you miss the paper, you're gonna want them getting wax all over the grave and shit like that. It makes it look all fucking stupid. So just, you know what I mean, watch a couple of tutorials, this one, a few other ones, and before you do it. But just don't go anywhere, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't have permission to do it on the low, you know what I mean? Like, in most states it's illegal, especially up in New England where we are, where there's all these old graves. They don't want you doing shit. So for paper, this is a rice paper. It's Kozo rice paper. You can get it online. There's actually a website called graverubbingsupply.com, and they sell this. It's like a cloth. It's like a thin cloth, and it goes over it real nice. So between that and that are the most ideal paper you want to use. They're like kind of not designed, but they don't hurt the graves. And you can get wax and stuff like that on that website as well. So I'm saying there's like websites, you know, it's the only one, but I mean they have a lot of cool stuff and books and tutorials. So yeah, either rice paper, you want to get like a decent thickness though. You don't want to get too thin because it's gonna rip and then it'll just go all over the grave. So you want to get like a nice decent kind, and then you want, I don't know what the cloth paper is called other than it's on that website. It's like a big giant piece of cloth almost. It's not really even like paper. It's kind of like the same, kind of like a dollar bill. It's, you know what I mean? Almost like, you know how when a dollar bill gets kind of wet in your pocket and it's kind of like clothy? It's like kind of like that, only a big giant white piece, and you just go over it with the wax and it feels kind of the same thing. In my mind it does. A couple years ago I did my first one. It was on my birthday at like my favorite cemetery, and I did it, and then I just didn't do it again for a while, and I've been going hard with it like since the beginning of the year. So I just kind of like this year, I was like, this year is going to be the year of me grave rubbing. I had the idea of making 1 million of them, you know, putting them all in frames and trying to sell them and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? Since added to my merch, and you know, because I have the whole ghost rapper and, you know, the whole TV show and everything else going on, that I figured I could create a demand for them. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are kind of like salty about, yeah, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm telling you before you leave the fucking comments, I don't care. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me what to do. But no, like I said, be respectful, you know, and it just kind of went hand in hand with ghost so I got kind of, when I was writing the book on epitaphs, I was going out looking for epitaphs, but I wasn't like looking, I wanted the quote to be good, you know what I'm saying, the actual epitaph itself, and I was looking at the stones, of course, but I wasn't like focused on the stone, I was focused on the poem, and we were doing it like that. Now that it's been like a good like 10 years or 8 years, whatever, since I did that, and I'm going back and I'm revisiting all those, you know, it's cool if it comes with a nice epitaph, but I'm more like, I like the engraving now. Now I'm going back and redoing all of them for the engraving, and as I'm doing the rubbing, if it has a cool epitaph at the bottom, that's a plus, but if it doesn't at all and it still has a cool design on it, I'm gonna get the rubbing. So it's kind of like, it just went hand in hand. It was just a matter of time before it happened, but that's kind of like how it went down, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I should have been doing this a lot longer, but I don't know why. One day I just woke up like, I'm gonna do this. This is my new thing, and I've kind of become obsessed.
But the beauty of mercy is even when we make mistakes, even when we go the wrong way, our performance is not perfect, God doesn't say too bad.